In this video clip, I will be presenting the program on how to compute for the values of your x using your doolittle method. Wherein in this program, it contains the following variables. You have your variable math that contains the content of your matrix A, and it is defined as a 2 by 2 array or two-dimensional array. Each element is a type function. The second variable lower contains your lower triangle. Third variable upper, it contains your upper triangle, followed by variable C, a one-dimensional array that contains the values of your constants in your equations. Then your R contains the values of your R. For example, if you have 3 by 3 matrix, we will have R0, R1, and R2. Then for your functions, you have a function output matrix that accepts two parameters. The first parameter is your 2 by 2 array, followed by your n, that is the size of your array. Again, if the size of your array is 3 by 3, the value for your n is 3. This function simply displays the content of your matrix, wherein the values are set to 5 decimal places using your set position function. Then the next function, LU decomposition, accepts one variable, which is the size of your matrix. And in this function, it will simply compute for the upper and lower triangle, wherein this function contains a for loop within a for loop. The first for loop computes for the upper triangle, while the second for loop computes for the lower triangle. And after this function, we have output R values, which accepts the size of your matrix, that is your n. This function simply computes for the values of your R. And we also have a for loop within a for loop. After the computation, it will display the values using a for loop only. Then the next function, that is output x values, which is also this computes for the values of your x using a loop within a loop statement, followed by another for loop that will display the content of your or the values of your x. Then the next function is output equations that accepts one parameter. Again, this is the size of your array. This function simply displays your equation. If you have a 3 by 3 matrix, it will display 3 equations with 3 unknown variables. So we have a loop within a loop also because we have a two-dimensional array. Then after that, we have the main function, which contains the following statements. These statements will ask the user to enter for the size of your matrix. Again, if your matrix is 3 by 3, you will enter 3 as the size of your matrix. Then after that, the program will ask the user to enter for the matrix A. So we have a for loop within a for loop also. After which, it will ask the user to enter for the value of your constants in your equations. Then, after the user entered the constant values on your matrix A, the program will display the equations using your function output equations. Then the user will proceed, the program will output the content of matrix A. And after that, it will compute for the upper and lower triangle using this function. After the computation, it will output the lower and upper triangle of your doolittle method. Then after that, it will display the values of your R and the values of your X. So let's try to run the program. So let's say we have a 3 by 3 matrix, so we are going to enter 3 as the size of your matrix. Then after that, the program will ask the user to enter for the values of your matrix A. So let's say we will enter 6 for A11, negative 2 for A12, A13 is negative 3, negative 2 for A21, we have 5 for A22, negative 2 for A23, negative 3 for A31, negative 2 for A32, and 8 for A33. Then after that, the program will ask the user to enter for the values of your C1 until C3. So let's say we have negative 11 for C1, 12 for C2, and 13 for C3. And after that, it will display your equation. So we have three equations, three unknown. So this is A11, A12, A13, C1. This is your A21, A22, A23, and your C2. On the next equation, we have A31, A32, A33, and your C3. Then the program will ask the user to click to press any key to compute for the lower and upper triangle. So it will display first the content of your matrix A, wherein these values are being provided by the user in these lines. Then it will display for the lower triangle. So we have 1, 0, 0, negative 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 0, negative 0.5, negative 6, 9, 2, 3, 1, then 1. Then after that, it will display for the upper triangle. So we have 6, negative 2, negative 3, 0, 4.33333, negative 3, 0, 0, and lastly we have 4.42308. Then after that, it will ask the user to press any key to compute for the R and X values. So for the computation, the program resulted to R0 as negative 11, R1 as 8.33333, R2 we have 13.26923, and these are the values for your X. X0 is 1, X1 is 4, and lastly, X2 is 3. So this is the program that will compute for the values of your X using your doolittle